What's up, gang? I know it's been a while since you heard my voice, but I'm back, and I really wanted to talk about this fight, because the more and more I get closer to this fight, the more and more, the date edges closer, the more and more I get excited for it, because you guys, don't sleep on Cyril Gane. I hope that fight with him and Derek Lewis was an eye-opener for a lot of you guys, because this man has the style to dominate, not just beat, but dominate Francis Ngannou, guys. I understand Francis Ngannou has the nuclear option. He has that with everybody, where if he touches you once on the chin cleanly, he's probably going to put you out. But we just seen Cyril Gane dance circles around another knockout artist who arguably hits harder than Francis Ngannou. In my personal opinion, Derek Lewis hits harder than Francis Ngannou. And I mean, the stats speak for itself for anybody who wants to deny that. So, anyway, basically, Cyril Gane's fighting style is just, striking wise, would be perfect to go up against Francis Ngannou. Striking wise, Cyril Gane has the best chance in the division of beating Francis Ngannou, because the guy moves so technical with his striking. And then we've all seen the infamous training footage of those two. Let me just say this, you guys, it is training. It is not hard sparring. It's not them trying to kill each other, and it's definitely not a sanctioned bout. Now, a lot have gone down between these two guys. Francis Ngannou is having beef with their old coach or manager or something like that over there, Francis Ngannou even has beef with the UFC at the moment. And the last time we see Ngannou fought was whenever he fought Stipe Miocic and knocked that boy clean out. So, we know Francis Ngannou's skills. We don't know his attitude coming into this fight. I don't know if he has, ill will towards Cyril Gane. He may want to come in there and want to knock him out to prove a point to his old training camp, because they've been saying some nasty things about him, and Francis Ngannou had to come out and really just kind of clear his name on the rumors. But then again, that doesn't deny the fact that Cyril Gane is a pretty bad matchup for this guy. And so my question to y'all is, do you guys think Francis Ngannou gets beat by Cyril Gane? I'm going to break it down just a little bit better. So, we already know what Cyril Gane kind of brings to the table. Flashy footwork, fancy footwork. Bounces around in that karate stance, a lot of leg kicks, a lot of jabs, and a lot of countering, but more so, he's just very safe with his technique. Not only does he move a lot, the guy is safe with almost everything he does. He holds his hands down a little low, but he is very great at judging distance. Anytime Derek Lewis tried to come close to land that nuclear bomb on his chin, Cyril Gane was out of there, was completely out of there, and he really picked apart Derek Lewis and just ended up finishing him in that third round brutally. You cannot take that away from him. The teep kick, the body kicks, the leg kicks, all the kicks, and then you just got his fantastic head movement. And then his footwork, just to add it into it. He's kind of like a heavyweight Dominic Cruz in a way. Except, a little bit less of an awkward style, I guess. And then, we already know Francis Ngannou, mostly he is more technical than Derek Lewis. He arguably hits just as hard, or maybe even harder to some of you guys, in some of you guys' opinion, than Derek Lewis. But the main thing I want to focus on is that he's a lot more technical than Lewis, and he picks his shot a lot better, and he's been a lot more patient in his fights, or at least the one with Stipe, that is. My thing is that how long does that patience last? If he keeps missing with every shot that he throws against Cyril Gane early, is he just going to keep swinging and punch himself out like Amanda Nunes just did? Or is he going to try and remain patient and just get picked apart until he finds the right moment to knock Cyril Gane out? Another question that really has me worried for Francis is that, what if his power, he has good power, I'm not trying to deny that, but what if he lands a few clean punches on Cyril Gane, and Cyril Gane is able to take it? Like, the first punch he lands doesn't just fold him. Have you guys ever really thought about that? Because despite how hard a guy hits, if Cyril Gane can take the punch, he can take the punch. So, if Cyril Gane can take the power of Francis Ngannou and he doesn't fold him with, the first few shots he lands, this is going to be a long night for Francis Ngannou, guys. I mean, he is just going to get, anytime he tries to enter into rage, he's going to get kicked to the stomach, he's going to get the leg chopped apart, and he's just going to eat a jab, and Cyril Gane is just not going to be anywhere to be found. My only worry for this fight is that I feel like it's going to be very similar to when Cyril Gane fought Jairzinho Rozenstruik, where he just stayed outside of range and carefully picked being way too defensive, moving around way too much, and it just turned into just, very, very, very boring, But I don't know, because Francis Ngannou might come and try and hit him. My main thing is that I can really see Cyril Gane making Francis Ngannou miss and punch himself out, and then Cyril Gane puts not the pressure on him, but really starts trying to tally up the strikes on a tired Francis Ngannou, who's not moving as well, who's not being as patient, but is just trying to wing haymakers out just to get him, just to catch him, and not moving his head and just eating straight shots all night long. I want to know what you guys think, though, but this is a very interesting matchup. Very, very interesting. I can't wait for it, honestly. The card isn't looking too great, but you know what? That fight is going to get the the hardcore fans really going, so that's all that matters, as long as I'm entertained. But I want to know what you guys think. It's been your boy Trippy. More videos coming this week, and I'm out, man.